My name is Akito. My job is a little complicated, so I'll explain later. Just the other day, my mom, Arisa, got remarried and I have a new family now. I would like to say that there's not much problem, but there is quite a bit of problem. On the day we first met, our parents introduced the new family members to us.
Akito, this is Nako, who's going to be your sister-in-law from today. Be nice to her, okay?
Nako, be good friends with Akito, okay? Nice to meet you. I'm Akito.
I'm Nako. Excuse me, but what do you do for a living?
I didn't expect her to ask about my job right off the bat, so I gave her a random response that just came to my mind. Actually, I don't work. I'm 32, by the way.
What? No way. Jobless at that age? That's beyond comprehension.
I thought she was rude, but I don't really care what others think of me, so I just decided to let it go. Sure, I agree.
You agree? What's wrong with you? Shouldn't you be embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed at all.
What's with that attitude? You're jobless.
Jobless people have their own circumstances. You should apologize to all the jobless people in the world.
Aren't you ashamed of calling yourself a jobless person?
I told you, I'm not. My sister-in-law is being aggressive to me for some reason. And right away, I stopped taking her seriously.
Wait a minute. What the hell is wrong with you? I'll never accept you as my brother.
I don't care if she doesn't. She'll probably come at me again if I say so I stayed silent. And so my new hectic life began. I was in an orphanage when I was a kid. My parents passed away in an accident, and I was taken in by my relative and got immediately placed in an orphanage. To be honest, I was relieved. I didn't feel I belonged to that relative's house. At the orphanage, I always spent my time reading books. Books that no child would read, or so the adults said. But for me, reading books was the only time I felt at peace. When I turned 12, that day was supposed to be the same as any other. Then a woman I didn't know appeared in front of me. She introduced herself as Arisa and held out her hand to me.
Hey, what's your name? Will you become my buddy?
I didn't think she was strange. I had a family that had disappeared, adults who didn't treat me as a child, but she gave me a new name, Buddy. I wanted to become the buddy, the word I had only known from books, so I took Arisa's hand. I was taking a nap without realizing it, and I was awakened by the sound of someone coming home. I feel like I was having a nostalgic dream. I tried to remember the dream with my slowly awakening mind, but gave up right away. It was Nako who came home.
Wow, no wonder you're jobless. You can take a nap anytime you want.
Yeah, I was reading a book and fell asleep.
What? You were reading a book about how to be a great jobless person?
Does such a book even exist? Lend it to me sometime.
There's no way I have it. Why are you wearing a suit? You're jobless.
Oh, well, I'm always dressed like this.
Fine feathers make fine birds, huh? It's not working though.
There's no law that bans a jobless person from wearing suits.
Ugh, you never stop talking back.
Besides, I look cool in it, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Alright, alright.
It's true. You're jobless no matter what you do.
She's so obsessed with joblessness. I'm starting to think she likes jobless people. It's been a few months since we started living together, and things are still the same, but I feel like we're getting along somehow. One morning, Nako was heading to work as usual.
I'm off then, Dad.
Take care!
Thanks. Another beautiful day. It's going to be a good day.
She seems to be in a good mood. She was walking alone to the office as usual.
Akisama, can you hear me? The target is on her way to the office. Over?
Yeah, it seemed so. By the way, Akisame is my code name. Akisame. And so Arisa named me that way.
Get back here ASAP. I'll be waiting at the safe house. Over.
What do you mean the safe house? We're just behind telephone poles.
Ugh, you ruined the mood.
Is it to set the mood also that we're using the radio at this distance? We can totally hear each other without this.
Because it's so cool, the radio.
Come on, we're losing Nako.
No. You have to call her the target.
By no means are we playing around. We are undercover agents. Let me say spies just to make it sound cooler. We were hired by Nako's father to do this job for him, and this is how we keep an eye on her movements on a daily basis. Therefore, I actually have a job. And Nako's father and Arisa met through this job, and then they fell in love. I never thought she would marry her client. Hey, why are we posing like this forever?
Because your explanation is too long. Aki-sama, a man is after the target. This is a big deal.
It looks like he's just asking her for directions.
We can't be so sure yet. Nako's so cute, so he might try to kidnap her.
I think it's an occupational hazard that she thinks he'll kidnap her instead of just hitting on her.
It looks like I'll just have to pretend I'm a normal person and rescue her.
Hey, wait, Arisa! See? I told you to stop. As you can see, Arisa is clumsy. Arisa, you're a great fighter. And yet, why do you always trip over so easily?
The ground loves me too much.
You're wrong. Rather, the ground is cursing you for crushing into it all the time. Oh, see? We lost Nako because you were fooling around.
Oops.
And just like this, my buddy / mother Arisa and I work as spies every day. I've long stopped counting how many times I've cleared up her mess. I'm fed up with her clumsiness, but I never get bored either. One day, Nako came home from work and was clearly depressed. I had been snooping around Nako for the past few months and had noticed something. Nako is not the efficient type at work. I guess she's struggling to get her work done as usual. When I found out that she's not the efficient type, I also noticed that she tries very hard at the same time. She never gave up, no matter how many times she screwed up. It made me want to cheer on her. Just a little bit. I sat down next to Nako and patted her head without saying anything.
Hey, don't touch me! And what are you sighing for, idiot?
Sorry, I don't know what to say in a situation like this.
I guess a jobless person lacks enough vocab to say anything.
You're right, my vocab is traveling.
What? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Don't make me laugh.
Nako, I think you're doing a great job. Don't push yourself too hard.
Hey, what do you know? You're jobless. Oh, no, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I mean, thank you. I'm sorry for teasing you all the time.
What happened to you?
What the hell? I just tried to be nice to you. Ugh, enough. You're jobless and hopeless.
It's okay. As long as you're doing well, you can make fun of me all you want.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
After this, Nako seemed to have regained some energy and went back to her room. The next day, Nako came home from work in a very good mood.
I'm back! Oh, Nako, you are in a good mood, huh? Yes, I'm finally going to get a big contract. I see. Then let's celebrate tonight. Hey, it went well today because you encouraged me yesterday.
Why are you whispering? Well, I don't think it's because I encouraged you. You just did your best.
I like that part of you, for being like my big brother. Well, I just wanted to say thanks. Thank you, big brother.
This was the first time she called me big brother. I had never thought good about the concept of family, but I was starting to feel a bit of warmth in my heart. Today, I stayed in my room to organize the information I had gathered since I started working as Nako's escort. It's a holiday today, so Nako should be home, so I should get this all done today. And then I found some disturbing information, and I was looking more into it. This company, it seems to have ties with the mafia. This company's name sounds familiar. Oh, hey, no way! Seriously? I noticed something terrible and rushed to Arisa. Hurry! Mom, the target! Nako might be in danger! My stepfather was also in the living room, so I was speaking in an unnatural way, but it didn't matter. Akito, what's going on? The company that Nako got the contract from. It's dangerous. They have deep ties with the mafia. What did you say? I explained the situation to Arisa and ran out of the house. Nako wasn't home, and apparently she had gone out to sign the contract. Arisa and I have been working as spies for a while now, but I had never seen her panic that much. Damn! Why on earth would she be going to sign the contract on her day off? Probably because they want to kidnap Nako, so they must have tricked her into signing a contract. I was remembering how happy Nako was to get the contract. I clenched my teeth and hit the gas pedal. In the meantime, Nako was being held by the mafia.
What? What are you going to do to me?
Will you be quiet for a minute? If you do what I say, I won't do anything terrible to you. I had traced the GPS on Nako's cell phone to the mafia's hideout. I had found Nako in custody and was looking for a chance to rescue her. According to the conversation, as I had guessed, they kidnapped her for money. They were going to blackmail her wealthy father. I focused and fired myself up to save Nako. I'm gonna get her out of here without a scratch on her. That's my urgent mission today. I'll save you. Just hang in there, Nako. Whoa, what the hell are you? Urgh.
Huh? Big brother!
He's good! Ugh. I beat up the man surrounding Nako and successfully got her back. You guys, if you ever touch my sister again, I won't forgive you. No one will ever touch her again. I had no idea such a strong watchdog was with her. I'll make sure to report your misdeeds to the police. Please don't. They begged me for forgiveness, but there was no way I was gonna let them get away with this. I called the police and escorted Nako out of the building. I was walking to my car, thinking I would take Nako home right away, leaving the rest to the police.
Hey! You can put me down now!
Huh? Why?
Because it's embarrassing!
Oh, okay. I was scolded for some reason, so I slowly put Nako down. Nako, aren't you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but more importantly, why did you come, big brother?
Oh, about that. I'm actually a spy.
A spy? You're not jobless? Wait, if that's true, was it okay to tell me about it?
I don't think it will be a problem since her father already knows that Arisa is a spy. Of course, normally, spies should keep it a secret. But as you know, Arisa is not normal. I decided to tell Nako everything. And when I finished talking, Nako, who had been listening silently, opened her mouth.
I see. My father hired you to do this, huh? That's how those two met and fell in love with each other.
For a spy to reveal her identity to her client and fall in love with him. It's unheard of, but Arisa is not normal. And Arisa adopted me, but it seems we're supposed to be buddies than mother and son. Oh, and apparently she's supposed to be 30. I'm 32, by the way.
That's messed up.
I couldn't tell you anything about these because I'm a spy. And I thought I'll never tell you, but Nako, you're my family. So I wanted to talk to you about it. Looks like I wasn't a proper spy either. I never liked the concept of family. But now, I'm happy to have you as my sister. My spy career would be over if you tell anyone about this. But I decided to trust you. Nako would never do such a thing. I'm surprised that I think this way now. Perhaps I'm starting to resemble Arisa.
I'm sorry. I've made fun of you a lot. Thanks for saving me. I didn't know anything about you when I said all those terrible things. I'm truly sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my job. No, rather, we're family. So it didn't bother me at all.
Big brother.
Then Nako suddenly clung to my arm, looking up to me.
Hey, let me thank you properly.
Hey, you're too close to me.
What are you talking about? You just held me up like a princess a moment ago.
Well, that was to save you.
I thought you were unreliable, but you were so dependable. You were so cool earlier. I'm really happy that you've always been kind to me, and that you're always thinking about me. Big brother... No. Akito. I love you, Akito.
Thank you, Nako. I never thought it's nice to have a family, but now that you've become my sister, I realized for the first time that it's actually nice. Thank you. I'm the one to thank you. I'll protect you from now on. When we got home, my stepfather and Arisa were waiting for us impatiently. Nako! I'm sorry, it's my fault you went through all this.
Oh, Dad! I'm not hurt, and my brother saved me, so I'm fine. Akito! I wanted to go rescue Nako too.
We're all safe, so it's all good. All my life, I was alone in the orphanage, and I was fine with that. But now, I found such a heartwarming place in life. Ever since that day, Nako started to depend on me so much. Enough! Let go of me!
No! Take me with you! Why not, Akito? Maybe I'll let her take my place so that she can become your buddy.
It's a dangerous job! I can't let Nako do it! I'm gonna continue to protect this sassy, cute little sister at all costs, as a spy and as her brother.